everybody, welcome back to my channel. How you're doing? Hope you're good and fine. I trust you're fine. My name is Vivian. If it's the first time you're coming back across this channel, welcome. Do what to like, subscribe and share if you like what you see. Today I'm going to be going through how to write a CV that is catching and that's going to put you ahead of the crowd as a carer, a healthcare assistant, a senior carer in the UK. I have a video about interview questions for nurses. If you would like to go and listen to that video, it will actually help you in preparing for your interview. In another video, I'm going to be sharing how to ace your interview as a senior carer in the UK. All right, so if you're interested in how to create a catching CV that is spectacular, interesting, and that stands you out among the crowd, then you want to watch this video to the end. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. So recruiters are definitely looking out for people who are outstanding in both their mental, physical, emotional, academic and interpersonal. Employers are looking for people who are sound academically, intellectually, emotionally, empathic, compassionate, and people who can show that they have a basic understanding of the nuggets of care and the qualities of care in the UK. So if you have understanding of the qualities of care, the very things that characterize care, the qualities of care, the characteristics of care, the peculiarities of caring in the UK, then you will stand out with your CV. So how do you go about writing a CV that is catching and one that the employers will definitely see and shortlist you? Because what you don't understand is that when you make an application for a job, your CVs are usually vetted by people. They're just ordinary people who just understand caring and probably are in senior positions or like managers, home managers, leads, okay, nurses. I'm sure you didn't know that. Most care managers in care homes are nurses. So if you're writing a CV, bear that in mind when you're writing your CV. And also know that recruiters also understand the basics of nursing and shortlist candidates according to this. Now, in an earlier video, I've showed you the things and certifications that you can actually put down in your CV to make you stand out. So from the physical point of view, you have nothing that discriminates you in a job offer in the UK. Your physical appearance, your marital status, your age, your pregnancy status, all of that is irrelevant to the UK employer. What is more important is how they can contact you. Okay, so your CV, you have to show your full name, and if you like to be called a different name, you need to mention it in your CV, okay, and also include your contact details, your address, your email address, and a working telephone number. All right, so you include your email address, your working telephone number, a contact address, and a contact address. A working email address is very, very important. Okay, and if you have any other numbers that you can be contacted on, you can actually include it in your CV. The next thing we're going to talk about is your personal qualifications or your personal characteristics, not your academic qualifications now. And this is very important in the care CV and your senior carer visas, because most of these roles do not need you to have any background in health. So you're actually going to be selling yourself to the recruiter, to the employer, and saying, yes, I have the characteristics that you want in a carer. Now, what are the characteristics that you want in a carer? You have to be compassionate. Like I mentioned in my previous video, you have to embody the C's of care, the qualities of care. Okay, you have to be compassionate, you have to be caring, you have to be competent to carry out your job, you have to be responsible and accountable. You have to be accountable for your actions, because for every actions there is a reaction. Okay, you have to understand that you're able to document and be accountable for your actions. All right, so anything that you do, always document. Okay, so you have to tell them that you're an accountable person, you are a hard worker, you are diligent, you are compassionate, you have competence, you are committed to the care of people and to the well-being of individuals. Okay, you are committed to patient-centered care, you are committed to the values of the organization that you're going to be employed in. Those are the things you want to be mentioning in your personal characteristics. You want to be mentioning that you are somebody who keeps updating and improving your CV. If you do any certification course, always update your CV before you make your next application. Okay, you need to sell yourself in your personal characteristics. Okay, this is what the employer wants to see. They want to see somebody who understands the tenets of care in the UK, okay, the values of care in the UK. If you're applying to the NHS as a healthcare assistant, you want to be talking about the values of the NHS, okay, the value of working together, the value of team building, the value of working together as a team, the value of openness, communicating, working together. You need to understand the values of the trust that you're applying to, which is usually found in any trust. The caring traditions of this NHS trusts, the values of the trust. Most trusts have their own values, okay? It varies across boards, okay? These are like vision boards for the NHS trusts that you're applying to. So you need to actually go to the NHS trust and pick those values and inculcate them in your CV. It's as simple as that. You have to tailor those CV to what they want to see. They are looking for specific things, and it is your duty to put those specific things into your CV to ensure that you are shortlisted for an interview. Now, you can also write a personal statement. Personal statements are big in applications, okay? Your personal statement can be as a separate note in your application or the first paragraph of your CV, okay? Personal statement is usually the first top paragraph of your CV. You have to sell yourself. You have to sell your unique selling point. Now, if you have done these courses that I've mentioned to you in my previous videos that are tailored to health or the setting that you are applying for, say for instance a mental health setting, and you've done a course in mental health or any psychiatric or learning disability, you have to sell yourself in this place and show your interest in mental health. If you're applying to a care home that deals with dementia and you've done a dementia course or a pressure ulcer prevention course or a health course or a news course, if you're going to an NHS trust, then you begin to sell yourself, that you're so interested in care that you have gone ahead and out of your way to do individual learnings such as this and that. That is selling yourself for the job, okay? You can mention that you have done manual handling courses, you've done management course, you have been the head of this department, or you were the head nurse assistant in the place where you volunteered, or that you volunteered in a place where they care for people because of your interest in care. You go out of your way to help people who are less privileged or who are in need of care. Now, these are the things you need to sell yourself about. You can also mention places where you've worked, okay? Mention regulations and the laws that you know that are very paramount in care in the UK, okay? Things like safeguarding, infection control, whistleblowing, all right? Those are the things you want to mention. Add them in that your short paragraph and make them be interested in continuing to read your CV. If you have done your level 3 certificate, include this there. If you've done your care certificate, include it there. If you've done your diploma course, include it there, okay? And make it recent, okay? Make it something that is interesting, okay? I am a diligent, hardworking, patient-centered lover of people with beautiful communication skill, or very, very patient focus, and I have a lot of interest in caring to the extent that I have gone ahead to do courses in care certificates, which include the following: care certificate, level 2 certificate, infection control, pressure ulcer prevention and control, dementia care and understanding dementia, because of my love for caring for people with learning disability and caring for elderly people who do not have understanding of the environment as it is found in dementia. You include those things that make them say, wow, oh, even without being somebody with a health background, you have gone ahead to do your homework. Okay? Now, if you have any achievements, you've been nominated for something during your volunteering, you were the best at something, mention it there. I mean, this is an opportunity for you to sell yourself. If you got tops in your level 3 certificate or did excellently well in the certificate, mention it there. That you did your certificate course and you excelled at almost at 99% or 100%. Mention it there. If you had any positive feedback from patients or your employers where you worked previously before, mention it there in this place. Okay, sell yourself, make them want to shortlist you for an interview. All right, the next place you want to talk about is your qualifications that you obtain. For carers, all you need is your SSC certificate. If you have any diploma in health, well, go ahead and include it, like level 2 or level 3 adult and social care certificate. If you have a care certificate, include it there. If you are a nurse, or if you are a nurse trainee or nurse assistant, a medical technician, whatever it is, include it there. Just include it. And also, if you've done your English language exams like your IELTS, this is the time to include it. If you have your driver's license, include it there. Okay, and also include that you're able to drive in the UK for 1 year after. All right, include your qualifications and trainings and the dates when you achieve those qualifications and the level at which you got those qualifications. All right, now you can also mention things like your skills. If you understand different languages, that is beautiful and excellent. Include it there that you are bilingual. Mention the languages that you understand, because in care settings they actually have people of all races, not just Britons, in the care settings. Okay, if you understand Spanish, French, whatever it is you understand, include it there. They are looking for people who can be able to interpret to such patients that they have in their care homes when they do have them. So it is a plus for you if you have ability to speak other languages or understand other languages. First aid certificate, include it there. A fire safety certificate, include it there. Any certification that is formal that you've done, a form of learning that you've done anywhere, include it there in your CV. All right, in your SSC certificate, include the grades that you got in your SSC certificate. For instance, your C's, your B's. The list that we expect you to apply with is a C. Okay, if you have a C in all your courses, fine. All right, if you had the B and an A, brilliant. Okay, if you were the best graduating students in your secondary school, include it there. Those are the things they want to see. They want to see that you stand out. If you have a driving license and you had no problem driving license, include it there. Okay, those things are very, very helpful and the things that make you stand out in your CV. Okay, now describe your responsibilities. Responsibilities in the care home include caring for the residents, documenting everything that happens. All right, every and anything that happens. If you see a bruise on a patient, document it. Adequate documenting and correct documentation that is signed and dated. Those are some of your responsibilities. Looking out for patients, safeguarding them, protecting them from themselves, okay, not restricting them from movement up and down. And that is why you have to do all these courses, so you can be able to understand the things they will be looking out for in your CVs. Okay, things like safeguarding, things like nursing patients who have risk of high falls, okay, monitoring patients to prevent falls, things that you do to prevent falls in patients, okay, using a sleep mat, a floor mat, nursing them on a lower bed. Those are the things that you want to mention when you are describing your roles and responsibilities in your CV. Okay, especially if you had no understanding of care in the UK. Including those things in your CV will help them to actually want to shortlist you for an interview, because they know that you at least understand the things that are very basic in the UK. Falls are a big things that happen in the UK in care homes, okay, and most care homes are big on trying to prevent falls in their care homes. So if you mention things about falls and a bit of falls and how to prevent falling, okay, it's very big and will put you ahead of the crowd in your CV. Things like being empathetic, supportive, having an I can do attitude, good managerial and leadership qualities, okay, a good listener, because you have to be a good listener to listen to patients, to listen to residents, okay, you have to be patient, okay, with them. You have to be attentive to their needs, okay, be able to understand how to distract patients and residents who have dementia. Those are the kind of things you want to be mentioning in your CV. So you mention the places where you have worked, where you have volunteered, for how long you worked there, what were your responsibilities in those care homes. Now, if you didn't have any experience in care, you can actually put your own personal experiences. Okay, do not leave it blank. Okay, caring for family members, caring for a family with learning disability, caring for elderly aged parents, okay, or relatives. Okay, don't leave it blank. And that's why it is important you have some form of experience, because the UK is very big on experience. Even if you do not have a certificate but you've had an experience in care, that will put you ahead of the crowd in getting a chance at an interview. And at the interview, once you bring everything that you have done, okay, that you have studied already, trust me, you will ace that interview. So in your CV, ensure you mention places you've worked, the things that you've done, your educational qualifications like a level 3 NVQ or RQF certificate, your care certificate, your SSC certificate, your English language, your SSC certificate, your driver's license, okay, your TB testing if you have done them. Put your grades there. Then put things like professional development, okay, UK license, first aid course, pelvic ulcer prevention course, depending on the courses that you have done, okay, dementia care, fire safety, manual handling, infection prevention and control certificates. Mention it all there. Those things will put you in front of the crowd, okay, in the CV shortlisting. If you understand different language, include it there: Spanish, English, Portuguese, Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa, Indian, Chinese. Mention every language that you can speak. Trust me, they are looking for people who are bilingual, who they want to employ into their care settings. Polish, whatever language that you speak, put it on there for them. And also, you can also include your referees, because anytime you are successful at any interview, the first thing they want to do is to reach out to your referees. So if you have your referees at hand already, include them in your CV and they will be contacted immediately you are successful for an interview, and your application will progress. Because without a successful reference in the UK, no matter what you do at your job interview, you cannot commence working in the UK. We've talked about the beginning of your personal statement. We've talked about your professional qualifications, your personal qualifications, your employment history, and qualities that stand you out, okay? Your roles in your employment history, those are the things you want to mention. When you're talking about your roles, ensure you mention things like getting patients early in the morning, helping them to dress, helping them to walk around, taking them for a walk, ensuring patients are safe in bed, monitoring them throughout the night if it's on the night shift, ensuring that they are safe while they're walking around, ensuring a clutter-free environment for them, identifying any form of scratches or injuries or bruises on their body, and doing adequate incident reporting or documentation and reporting to the nurse on duty. Okay, having them to have a shower or a bath. Those are the roles of a carer in the UK. You are basically doing the activities of daily living for these people, so include them in your roles, okay, so they can understand that you know what you are coming to do as a carer in the UK. Okay, clean and tidying the environment, clothes, bed sheets, clothes, their plates and things like that. Okay, helping them to have a wash, room rounds with medications with patients if you are allowed and you are able to, if you're a senior carer and you have your certification already, ensuring patients attend their tea or have their meals, okay, giving them activities, okay, that keeps them busy, engaging them in activities, taking them for walks, you know, communicating with them, listening with them, playing with them, checking on the patient at night to see if they are fine if he's on a night shift. Okay, you can mention skills, okay, like computer skills, Excel, Microsoft. Trust me, no skill is wasted. If you're somebody who has some knowledge of electrical, mention it there. Anything that is worth mentioning is worth mentioning, because now what you're trying to do is to put yourself ahead of the crowd. Mention your skills and your abilities, certifications that you've gotten, diplomas that you've gotten, and put your references. Those are the formats for a carer visa. For a senior carer, all you need to do is also include your senior carer certificate. I mention more things like your documentation, leadership, reporting, incident reporting, activity creation, leading groups and teams, and leading any activities or care for patients, and also medication rounds, because some senior health carers actually give medications once they have achieved the competencies in care homes. I hope this video has helped you to understand how to write your CV. I'm going to put a video about a sample CV so you can have a look and have an understanding of the things that you need to include in your CV as a carer or a senior carer in the UK. That will put you ahead of the crowd and ensure that you are shortlisted for a job. If you did like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, ask. I'll try my best to attend to them in the comment section, and I wish you all the best in your journey in coming to the UK as a carer or a senior carer, as a nurse attendant, as a nursing aide, as a pharmacy technician, whatever it is that you're coming to the UK as. I wish you all the success, and I'm here to assist you in any way that I can through information. I'll see you in my next one. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.